Recording. Okay. So thank you for participating on the call. And well, I would say that we can start by briefly introducing ourselves, and we can go from left to right. But I would just like to ask everyone if you could please mute your microphones and unmute them only when you want to speak, so that we don't have any background noise or echo. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. So yes, Shakir, if you could tell us a bit about yourself.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. My name is Shakir Ahmed. I am from Bangladesh. I am .NET developer, and I am right now I am working from home, and I'm looking forward to help with other mentors in Bangladesh to teach underprivileged people programming. That's it.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, Shakir. Then Andrew.
Okay, yes. I'm Andrew Maher from Egypt. I'm still a student in my graduation year. I'm working as a Flutter developer for mobile application. That's all.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Then Aya.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. We have started, with a brief introduction of ourselves.
My name is Aya. I am from Egypt. I am a developer by C#, and I have experience for 2 years.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Aya. Then Selçuk.
Hi everyone, this is Selçuk. I am from Istanbul, Turkey. I am a software developer. So I joined recently the Mentors Without Borders. So this is actually my first monthly meeting. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you as well. Okay, then there is Galaxy J7 Max. I think you must be Shohel. Okay, seems that Galaxy J7 Max got disconnected. Cool. And James?
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I am James Saboso from Nigeria. I'm a volunteer at Mentors Without Border for like some months now, and I just got my first job recently.
Cool. Congratulations again, James. And yes, we'll talk about this so that the others know more about your experience. Okay, thank you, James. Then Cleopatra, I saw that you've just joined. So Cleopatra, we've started by briefly introducing ourselves. So if you could also, tell the group a bit about yourself. Cleopatra, can you hear me? Okay, Cleopatra, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you're trying to speak, we cannot hear you, just so you know. Okay, and Shohel, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Cool. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I had some problem with the new Zoom application. The problem was accidentally I saw when I start the Zoom, it goes to the safe driving mode, and I can't hear anything, but I can see all of you are talking.
Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, that Zoom is acting a bit weird sometimes.
Yeah, but it's okay now. Okay.
Cool. So, well, we have started by briefly introducing ourselves. So, if you could tell the group as well a bit about yourself.
Yeah. So my name is Mohammad Shohel Rana. I am from Bangladesh, and currently I'm working with JavaScript and of course React as well. And I'm a current student of software engineering. So yeah, that's all from my end.
Cool. Okay, thanks, Shohel. And Andrew, I saw that you've just joined. if you can hear me, Andrew, we have started by briefly introducing ourselves. So if you could also tell the group a bit about yourself.
Just do it.
Andrew Simiu. There are two Andrews now on the call.
Okay.
Okay, so Andrew Simiu, can you hear me? Okay, Andrew Simiu, I don't know if you can hear me, but just so you know, if you're trying to speak, we cannot hear you. And Cleopatra, I don't know if you can speak now. Okay, so there are probably some microphone issues on their side. Cool. Okay, so well, I won't do my own introduction because you all already know me. But I would just like to ask you if possible, if you could turn on your cameras as well, wherever possible. Okay, so regarding what happened since the last monthly call, but actually before we start with this, I would just like to ask you all again if you could please mute your microphones and unmute them only when you want to speak, so that we don't have any background noise or echo. Cool. So I was saying that since the last monthly call, we've had well, what exactly happened since then? One of our mentors from Malaysia did our training. Sorry, there is some very strong background noise coming from somewhere. I'm not sure from where. I will just mute. Okay, so I think it was coming from you, Aya. So I've muted your microphone. I will just mute your microphone as well, Joel. Cool. So yeah, I was saying that one of our mentors from Malaysia did our training with someone from Source 24/7. We already had two students there in Source 24/7. But then something happened, like the communication broke with our contact person from there. But it's good that this mentor from our group already knew someone from Source 24/7 who is actually part of the management. So he did this training with that person, and now she can pass it on to others because she was really excited about this training. So yes, hopefully in this way, our students also said that they would propagate this training further throughout their organization, and now we have someone else from the same organization who can do the same, who is also part of the management. So well, hopefully this will happen faster there. Then in Bangladesh, two mentors who are CS students talked with well, one of them with the computer science department head. He talked with this person about the possibility of having underprivileged young people from organizations like BRAC, Save the Children, and Care International, and others from Dhaka, like have the possibility of calling the underprivileged young people from there to the university to teach them there. And yes, both the department head and the dean of the other university where the other mentor is studying, so they both agreed. We just need to come up with a clear plan and have the students ready for doing this mentoring there. But yes, it's a good opportunity, I would say, because well, in the universities there are good computers, they have good access to internet. So it's really a great place to do this mentoring in, if it's possible to do it like even more days a week, a few days a week, something like this. Okay, and what else? We also have James, who is on the call, who is one of our first students. He's from Nigeria, and he has been mentored by one of our mentors who is in Holland currently, actually, in the Netherlands. And James recently got a job, got a paid job. He had an internship before this, but now he will start with a paid job. This is actually very new. So congratulations to James. and apart from that, well, I didn't get a chance to talk with too many other mentors. I have also prepared some materials for the mentors who want to do the same training with other potential new mentors, and I know that some of them already started with this. But yes, hopefully, in the next days and weeks, I will be able to get updates from well, most of the other mentors, find out where they have already started, and we will talk about this on our Discord server as well. So yes, this is so far from my side, and we could go now, again from left to right in the Zoom list here. And actually, Andrew Simio, I don't know if you can hear me, Andrew Simio. Okay, so you have.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so well, if there's anything new from your side, if you could tell us that you could tell us about.
Nothing much to tell. Everything is just okay.
Okay, cool. So if I remember correctly, you are from Kenya, right?
Yes, I'm from Kenya.
Okay. Like, did you have some time to try to get in touch with some volunteer organizations from that list, or not yet?
Yes, I have got 3 organizations, and they all gave me a feedback.
So sorry, Andrew, I couldn't hear the last part. They gave you a feedback. What kind of feedback?
They will give me a call when they get a chance for me to go and talk to the students over there.
Okay, cool. So which are the organizations?
There's Save Lives for Kids. Then there's another one, orphanage. It's called Happy Life Orphanage.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Hello?
So
Can you get me?
yes, you are breaking off a bit, I think, from time to time, but I can hear you now. Okay, so well, in this case, you are just waiting for their phone calls, right? If I understand correctly.
Yes, I'm waiting for their feedback, but I have one student in mind who I'm training currently.
Okay.
He's a student from the neighborhood who is not able to raise fee for himself, so I took an initiative of training him.
Cool. Okay. And you like, did you start with the relaxation method and the mental process goal steps, or did you go directly into programming?
Not directly programming. I started him with the idea that we are having as Mentors Without Borders. Then I taught him the relaxation methods. Then that's where we within some span of 1 month, I think. Then that's when we started learning something to do with programming.
Cool. Okay, that's great. And I would say, based on my own experience of teaching in SOS Children's Villages so far, so it's very, very important for them to master the relaxation method as soon as possible, because actually, the only thing that can really stop them from in their tracks, right, in the journey towards their goals, is the negative states that they encounter, right? So they need to act on those negative states like as soon as possible whenever they encounter them, and that's why it's very important to get used with the relaxation method as soon as possible. And then obviously, they also need to develop the habit of thinking about a clear goal and the steps to get there from time to time. But I would say that the most urgent thing to start with would be the relaxation method, because afterwards, everything will go much easier. Cool. Okay. That's great to hear, Andrew. Thank you. Then James, you are next, going from left to right. So if you could also tell the group a bit about your experience that you've had with your mentor, and then the job that you've gotten recently. Sorry, James, your microphone is muted. I can unmute it from here. Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay. Just before I go just before I got the recent job offer, I started an internship in a company here in Abuja, and wish I was to start with Flutter development. And I was going over the Flutter development course, and it was seeming like I had to go back master um to master the steps, like steps to go over my goal and over think over the steps to go over my goal over again. And I did get a message from Sir Edmond. I was fortunate to get a message from Sir Edmond
James,
that
sorry,
time that
I will just interrupt you for a second, James. If you could hold the microphone a bit farther away, because it's the noise is quite strong.
okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, it's much better now.
Okay. So I've not been able to go to save the children, which because currently I'm in Abuja because of time and space because of my internship program that I was doing currently. But I believe with the job offer I have, I think I'll have enough space to actually go over some of these organizations to be able to meet some of the children there, like the less privileged, to be able to teach them most of the things I plan mentors with our brothers.
Cool. Sure. No worries. For you, the most urgent thing for now was to land the job, which you did. So congratulations again. And then when you start becoming comfortable in your new job, then you'll have enough time to pass this mentoring further. So yes, it's great that you were successful yourself, right? First of all, and obviously, you can always grow. You can always set new goals, but this is really a great start. So yes, that's really great. Cool. Yes, there is a bit of echo from your side. I think this is what you're saying, Shohel. Okay. Thank you, James. And you could mute your microphone again, please, because there is quite a lot of echo from your side. Okay. Then, Shohel, if you could give us an update as well on what happened lately.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah. What type of update are you expecting from me? If you could specify, then I could answer you more specifically.
No, it's just if you have like any. I'm not sure if you were on the previous monthly call because you have joined fairly recently our group, so maybe you weren't on the previous monthly call either.
Yes, you're right. So this is my first month with all of you guys.
Okay, cool. So yes, well, actually with Shohel, I have been talking a few times, like in the last few days and weeks, and Shohel was actually going to go to one of the universities that I was mentioning, but there were some issues there with heavy rain.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you had the chance afterwards to talk with the department head or not yet.
Not yet, because I had the examination going on from 13th of September to till 2nd of October. So after that, our university got off. Like for 7 days, our university will be off. So that's why I wasn't able to talk with the teacher, because the university is not going on right now because of the vacation. The vacation is Puja vacation. I don't know if you heard about that.
The vacation is, sorry?
It's kind of a Puja vacation. That means from the religion. So that's for the vacation is.
Oh, okay.
So our university will be open on the next week. So I hope I will be able to meet with him on the next week, because the teacher is not available. If he is available, then I will definitely meet him with this week. But the problem is he is not available this week. He will be available on the next week, and I will go with Amit and then discuss with him regardless.
Cool. Okay, perfect. Okay, and if there's anything else that you wanted to add, any other news or update?
Yeah, for the news, there is one news I could add. Like Amir is back to home. Yesterday I talked with him. I just sent him a message and he said he's being very tired and he back from the travel to home, and he says he's interested to talk. Um, he he has been busy with some of his business work and he will be available in the next week to talk. So he expects you to be on the call so we can discuss all of us together, and then we can find a decision how we can move forward and what else or what not with code.org. So
Sure.
that's all he says.
Cool. Sure. That would be great. And just to explain to the group, Amir, the person that Shohel was mentioning, is well, if I remember correctly, he was born in Bangladesh but then moved to the US, and he started some businesses there, and well, he's doing very well, and he now wants to help the underprivileged young children and young people from Bangladesh. And we were talking with him about a possible collaboration with code.org. Shohel actually discussed with someone from a school in his area, with the representatives of that school, if they wanted to become partners of code.org, and Amir, Shohel's friend, could sponsor them with the computers and other equipment and necessary software and stuff like that. So yes, it would be great to collaborate with Amir. Boom. Okay, thank you, Shohel. And I would just like to ask you as well if you could please mute your microphone going forward, and unmute it only when you want to speak. Okay, then Andrew Maher, if there is anything new on your side.
Okay, I have nothing new.
Okay.
I just started my college.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, and actually, I think we didn't get a chance to talk about the voluntary organizations, right? We didn't have that call yet. So, well, if you want, I will send you an email after the monthly call, and we might be able to schedule for next week. Schedule this call for next week.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Then, Aya, if there's anything new on your side, actually, you just joined our group, so probably you didn't get a chance to talk with someone from a voluntary organization yet. Can you hear me, Aya? I will just unmute your microphone from my side.
Yes. I just finished a training with Jen, and she told me will call me and tell me what the first step, and this is the first call we had.
Yes, that's true. I remember now that we didn't get a chance to do the Tuesday call either, because well, I had sent you that email, but it seems that you hadn't received it. So
Yes.
I've sent you the invite now for next Tuesday, and I will explain then on Tuesday exactly which are the voluntary organizations that we want to collaborate with, how to get in touch with them, and so on.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Aya. Then
thank you.
Izal, can you hear me, Izal?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Cool. Okay, so Izal, you were mentioning on the Discord server about well, mentoring a student and some challenges that you are having regarding the curriculum. Like, were you able to go forward after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just told him to learn about the constraint layout of Android, and also I give him some exercisement. I give him a design so he can do it on Android, but right now his computer is broke, I think. He said that to me, so he cannot continue his work. That's all I knew.
Oh, okay, I understand. But this is the remote student that I had.
Yeah, the remote student.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah. I want to ask you one thing.
Sure.
There is so I teach to remote student, right? Haman and Sunday from Nigeria. I didn't get information about the Sunday from Nigeria about 1 month or 2 months ago, I think.
You didn't get
Didn't
information.
receive any information about him. I mean, he didn't talk to me, and I talked to him, but he didn't reply.
Oh, I see him. Okay, so I'll try to get in touch with him then. I will write this down quickly. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Izal. I will contact him and we'll get back to you.
Okay,
and from what I remember, you had also told me at some point that you were teaching Android development in your university as well. Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. And like, are you still teaching there?
Yeah, right now there is I joined the new community.
Okay. And like before you were teaching them programming, were you also teaching them the relaxation method and the mental process goal steps?
Yeah.
Okay. So how like did they become comfortable with this training as well?
They feeling more relaxed, and they thinking more, what is it, how do I they just more calm down, not feeling like to be rushed on anything like that. When they have more deadline, I just teach them about the relaxation day, and they are like feeling like they are feeling like meditation like that lah.
Cool. Okay, that's great. And well, it's also important, from time to time for them to think about a clear goal and ask themselves, what else do I need to do in order to get there? So yes, if they also develop this habit, then well, they will be unstoppable soon. So they will keep taking steps towards their goals with your help as well. Cool. Okay, if there was anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I think just that.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Izal. Then okay, let's see, Selçuk, you have also completed the training recently. So I don't know if you've had the chance yet to get in touch with TGV. We were talking about this organization in Turkey.
Yeah. So from my side, I couldn't join the recent weekly meetings because I had a fairly busy working schedule. So from the last meeting, I know that there have been some discussions good discussions going on with the TEGV, or intentions at least. So, and then that was mainly managed by the guy from Izmir. But yeah, so but from there on, I don't have any updates.
Sure, no problem. On the Turkey channel of our Discord server, you can check with the others. You can either ask Yunus from Izmir, or or talk with the others, about what they might have already done, right, regarding this mentoring in TGP or in some other place. So yes, that's the best place to talk about these things on the Discord server. Cool. Okay. Thank you, Selçuk. Then Cleopatra, I don't know if you can hear me now. I will unmute your microphone. Actually, it seems that I cannot. Okay, Cleopatra, can you hear me? Okay, there are probably still some issues there. Okay, Nathaniel, can you hear me?
Yes, hello. Yes, I can hear you.
Cool.
How's my audio?
It's good. I can hear you very well.
All right. So I just had a meeting earlier with Eva, and I endorsed a workmate of mine whom I was able to share the relaxation method for 2 sessions. So they have an exchange of number. So yeah, probably Eva will give his name to you sometime soon.
Sure, that would be great. But it's great if you can share, the relaxation method, the mental process with him. So him being there with you. Actually, it's like since he's one of your colleagues, I always recommend this as well, right? Whomever you can share this with at work, it's always great because it's great to work with people who are calm and they are always trying to find solutions and they don't give up and so on. So yeah, it's great that you've gotten a chance to do this with him. Okay, and regarding, like, did you get a chance to talk with some voluntary organization? I think you were telling me something about an organization at some point, but I forget what it was about.
Yes. We had a project with them, so that's still under discussion. Right now, we are developing a website for the school, so that's also the reason I introduced him to the relaxation method, since he's not basically a programmer. He's learning to be a programmer, so
Okay.
I took the chance to also introduce the relaxation method.
Cool. Okay, and he, like, does he have a clear goal in mind, like what kind of programming he would like to do, or some very clear goal?
Yes, right now we're using WordPress. And
okay.
yeah, and then I also taught him to set goals early in the morning, and then do the relaxation method if he can, as much as possible, every morning.
Cool. Okay, that's great. And yes, if he always also develops this habit of thinking about his goal, thinking about the steps to get there from time to time, then this would be great also.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Nathaniel. And if there was something else that you wanted to add?
Yeah, probably next month we might get in touch with the voluntary organization. So probably I'll have a good update on that.
Cool. That's great. And if you could, write about it on the Discord server so that the other mentors from the Philippines know about this as well.
Sure.
It would also be great. And maybe some of them might even be able to join you there if they are in the same area. So yes, this would be great. Cool. Okay, thank you, Nathaniel. Then Shakir. I don't remember if
Hello?
you already talked. Okay. Hey, you can hear me well, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I don't think you've talked about the news on your side, right?
No, I didn't talk about me.
Okay. Cool. So, well, Shakir, you are one of the mentors that I was mentioning in the beginning, who got in touch with the dean in your university. We just need to have the students who are ready for doing this, and then we'll present a clear plan to the dean. But thank you for having talked with him. It's great to have this opportunity there. Cool. So, well, if there's anything else on your side, I think so. I had sent you that contact from Care International in Dhaka. Did you get a chance to talk with Jassim or not yet?
No, I will talk with him tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday, and Friday, Saturday are holiday in Bangladesh. So if anything, a possibility that I should go there personally, so that I can go there and make all the arrangement, any other formalities I will complete.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Okay then. And well, if there was anything else that you wanted to add.
I will inform you after I contact him, so that after contacting him, so that I can get the ideas about the next step. So after that I will tell you what to do next.
Cool. That would be great. And also, well, we can discuss about this on the Bangladesh channel of our Discord server, so that the other mentors know about the progress there. Cool. Okay. Thank you, Shakir. And I think well, everyone talked about their updates and news. Okay, so well, if there's anything else that any of you would like us to discuss about. Okay, cool. Well, if not, just as a reminder, again, based on my own experience in SOS Children's Villages, it's always very important for the students to, or for us to make sure that the students have understood the relaxation method and they are applying it. And that's why it's very important for us to ask them, like, did you already try the relaxation method? If yes, how exactly did you do it? So that we make corrections wherever necessary. And this will be the foundation for any other talks that we will have with them, because if again, if they are not able to control their negative emotions, then well, they just won't have any willingness to take the necessary steps towards whatever goals we talk about with them. So yes, it's very important for them to start with the relaxation method, and then also, as soon as we can, we should remind them that it's very important to think about a goal, think about the steps to get there. We can do this together with them, like devise an initial plan, and then keep working on that every time we get to talk with them. But also it's very important for them to know that they should run the same mental process whenever they get the chance, from time to time, preferably every day, for the most important goals that they have. So yes, once they do this and once they get used with these two processes, it becomes much easier for us to teach them anything that that we can teach them and that they need to know in order to achieve their goals. Cool. Okay, then thank you all again for joining this call, and we'll keep in touch on the Discord server. And if you have any other questions for me, feel free to drop me an email or contact me on Discord, whichever you prefer. Okay, thanks again, and have a great day, weekend, or evening, wherever is the case.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye
you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
bye. Bye.